Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophia and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Edmonton, Canada. And today I wanted to show you how to make some little Easter treat boxes. So I made this for my daughter to just put on her pillow tonight or before Easter. And inside I've loaded it up with some chocolate. So I've got these chocolate eggs, which you can pretty much get anywhere. I got mine at Shoppers Drug Mart if you wanted to know. But yeah, really easy to make, really quick and super cute. So I thought I'd share how I made it. So I'm just gonna zoom back out here a little bit so you can see what I'm doing, and we'll get started. So this one, I've made it in like subtles, but the one I'm gonna make now, I'm gonna try to use a little bit of brighter colors, and we'll see how that goes. So I've already went ahead. So these are the Pretty Pillowbox dies. I guess I should show that to you first. They're really cool. So this is the one big die. This cuts out the pillow box. You can die cut flowers to kind of decorate your box. You can put these on the border to like make it see-through and maybe put a piece underneath if you wanted to. This looks like it's for a greeting. This little tag is super cute too if you wanted to put a greeting on there. Yeah, a really nice set of dies if you're looking to make little pillow boxes. So set those off to the side. I'm gonna bring in my die cut. So I'm using this paper. This was from the Sweet Strawberry paper that came out last year during Celebration. I still have a ton of it left, and I feel like it's a color that's gonna work for this project, and so I've pulled it out because it's spring and this has got cute strawberries on the inside, and I really like this this plaid side as well. So the first thing I'm doing here is just folding my box, getting it ready for putting in my Easter eggs. And the easiest way to do it is to just take your finger and kind of crease along where you see the crease. It's kind of hard to see under the camera, but they're pretty, like you can see them. You know exactly where they are. So the easiest thing to do is just use your fingers and score those lines with your fingers, because you can't do it with the score, this thing. Okay, so I've got those ones. I'm going to do the top ones as well. Again, just look for the line and fold them in. And once you do this a few times, you get used to it. I made 20 of these, or actually I think I made like 23 for my daughter's preschool class during Halloween. So you can, yeah, you can use these for a whole bunch of things. Now what I like to do is have the top piece over the bottom piece. So like the top of the sides are going to be on top. Sorry, I don't know if that makes sense, but these flaps are going to be on top. And they just kind of come in like this. Now, the easiest thing to do to make this bend more easily is to take your bone folder and just kind of make it like that. And same thing at the bottom, just to make it a bit more rounded. And then we're going to get our glue on here. So the easiest way to do this is to put the glue on the bottom of the inside. So I've got my Tombow liquid glue here, and I'm just going to set some, ooh, kind of is coming out in bubbles weirdly. Wonder why that's happening. Okay. Okay, all the bubbles are out. So, just gonna put some glue on here, like this. Same with this side. Make sure you go all the way to the ends so you get a good stick. Close that up and, or sorry, did I do that the wrong way? No, I think I did it right. Okay, so it's just gonna come on like this, and you're just gonna have to hold it there for a minute while it adheres, just like this. And you can go on in the inside and kind of push it on together. There, it's coming together nicely. Make sure there's no folds in places you don't want them. Okay, so there's the start of our box, and then it's just gonna close like this. So the next thing we want to do is fill it with the eggs. So we'll do that. I'll get all different colors to go in there. I think I'm missing green. You can fit about 5. That's how many I got in the other one as well. Now the next thing we're going to do is put some tape runner on here and close the box. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter came to the door to tell me she's going on a walk. Okay, so now you're just gonna close this box down like this and hold it in place while it adheres. Just like that. Okay, so there's our box. It's ready to go. Now we get to decorate it. So I am going to use, I'm just gonna cut this part out actually. I'm gonna use the double oval punch, and this is shimmery white cardstock. Oops. Okay. There we go. So let's see how this is gonna fit. Oh yeah, it's good. Okay. So I'm gonna use Stays On, and I am using this stamp. It's got a couple of bunnies on it. This is from Oval Occasions. Now I know this isn't available anymore, but you could decorate it with whatever you have. So if you have an Easter stamp set that has like a bird or a bunny or flowers, really Easter, you can do a lot of different things. But I have this, and as you can see, I don't think it's really intended for Easter. There's a welcome little one. I think those two go together because there's a baby and the mama, but I'm using it for Easter. So we're gonna grab our Stays On. Be careful because it does stay on. And I'm gonna ink that up. Make sure I've got a nice clear image. And then I'm just going to stamp it down right there. Perfect. Now the great thing about this is we're using the oval punch to cut it out, and so it doesn't matter if it's straight or not when you stamp it. Okay, so because this is Stays On, I am just going to clean the stamp off right away so that it doesn't stain my stamp. And I'm just using a baby wipe here, Kirkland brand. That's what I use for my kids. So that's what I use for my stamps. Okay, perfect. So I am going to punch this out now with the double oval punch. This is still available for a limited time. The annual catalog is going to be over soon, and then you won't be able to get it. So if you want it, snag it now. and I'm just trying to center this, and we're going to punch. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is color this image in, and I'm going to watercolor it. So grab your water. If you have Waterpainters, you can use those as well. I prefer to just use water and a brush. I'm going to make this really nice and easy. Where did I put my brush that I like? I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So this is my number 6 Princeton round brush, and I'm going to use it to color in this image. Now I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see better. So the first thing I'm going to do is the sky, and I'm using a blue, so Seaside Spray. You can use Balmy Blue as well if you have it. I've already made a little palette here, so if you don't know how to do this, you just squeeze your ink pad and it'll create some ink on here. And we don't need a ton at all, so this is perfect. So I'm just gonna pick up some blue with my paintbrush, and I am going to color in the sky. Just like this. There. Okay, now I did that nice and light. I might dab in a little bit of darkness, but not a lot. There. Okay, so we're done with the blue. Just gonna put that away. Then I'm using Granny Apple Green to do my grass. So see, on this one, I don't have any ink, so I'm just gonna squeeze it a bit, open it up, and there is a little bit of ink for us to use. So clean off your brush, grab a tiny little bit, you don't need a lot. And let's do our grass here. Just like this. And I'm also going to do the leaves, but I want the leaves to be a little bit darker. And so I picked up a little bit of more ink there. Okay, perfect. Rinse off your brush. And now I'm using a pink. So this is Rococo Rose. You can use Blushing Bride if you don't have Rococo Rose. So I'm just gonna again pick up some ink, and I'm not trying to get like the darkest part of that. I just want a little bit of color in these flowers. Like that. I think that's perfect. And I'm also gonna take a little bit more and do my bunny's inner ears, and maybe just a little tiny bit on the tails. And that is it. So rinse off your brush, and you are done watercoloring. Okay, so just put that away. And I will zoom back out. There. Okay. And now I'm just going to put this over here to dry for a second, and we're going to bring the box back into the picture. So the next thing you're going to do is grab your tape runner and put a little piece of glue right there. And then you're going to take your twine, or you can use whatever color you want. I'm just using white. I want to finish off what I have here. Use things up. I always recommend using what you have, because or else it'll never finish. Okay, so as soon as you have it around there twice, you can cut that off, and it automatically sticks down, which is fabulous. Okay, now our little bunnies are gonna go onto there. on dimensionals. And hopefully this is dry. Just gonna touch it. Yes, it is. Okay, flip it over. Probably only use about 3 dimensionals for this oval. And we are gonna stick that guy down. Okay. So this is gonna come on top just like this. Push it down. Isn't that coming together? Isn't it so cute? My daughter is gonna be so happy. Well, you know what? Actually, she's probably gonna get a lot more treats from her grandma, so she'll be happy, but I don't know if she'll be really happy. Okay, so the next thing, I'm just making a little bow here, and I'm gonna put it on top of my tag there. So I'm just trying to make it to the size I want. The easiest thing to do is to stick your fingers inside and then hold the other 2 little legs there with your hands and then just adjust it how you want. Sometimes it's gonna be annoying and still flip over though. But if that's the way it wants to go, then we can make that happen. There. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim this nice and short, and I'm gonna stick it on with a glue dot. So here's my glue dots, and I'm just gonna put the bow down like that. Lift it off. Sorry, I don't like that this twisted, but there. Okay, and stick it right on top. I'm just trying to fix this because I don't like the twist in there. Okay, you know what? I don't like this bow. It's going. Okay, we're gonna try that again. One more bow. There. Okay, so there we go. Now the bow looks better, right? Okay, so that is it, you guys. That's my little Easter box for you. I hope you liked it. Sorry about the bow there. If you've liked my video, please give it a thumbs up. And I will be back with you next week to show you something different. Tell me which one you like better too. I'm kind of liking this one, but this one's super cute too. So yeah, okay, well I hope you guys have a happy Easter and have a great weekend, and I will be back next week. Thanks for watching, bye!